hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite. Wow, I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite. Oh wow, I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite. Oh wow, I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. now. Good enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Music Monday. On this Monday, man, y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional Tron Halls, y'all know we have Music Monday, which is today, which obviously, ironically, right? If you haven't seen what kind of recently just broke the internet, looks like Jay-Z has took pretty much diss shots at all the people that's kind of been taking shots at him over the years. We're going to do a breakdown of that play-by-play of which shots he's kind of did, and I'm kind of dissected a little bit, pause, but, you know, kind of cover that, see what it is. That's going to be my main topic, but there are two other topics I do want to talk as well. One is going to be Boosie. Looks like he's been caught with an assault charge, allegedly, so he says he's fine. Keep in mind, he did have the one charge, and he was facing, he was facing some time, but he got probation, but this is my thing. As a person who's seen this, like, literally witnessed this, lived this, it's one of those where if you're on probation, you don't want to, like, violate it because it could easily send you down the road, no problem. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen to Boosie here, but maybe this all is fabricated because, to be honest, I noticed that when people know that you got a track record or, you know, you got stuff hanging over here, they're going to intentionally mess with you and test you all the time. And at the end of the day, as a human being, you are naturally defined, like, you're going to defend yourself. So, you know, I'm not trying to take over Boosie, but we are going to cover that story. And then Tory Lanez looked like he is also not only a part of the Jay-Z diss that kind of went down at the Roots picnic. We're going to break that down. Like, I'm probably going to spend the whole 30 minutes about that. But it looks like Tory Lanez has requested a restraining order against a prison guard, claims of threats. So we're going to start with Boosie. Then we'll go to Tory Lanez, and then we'll kind of just transition onto that Jay-Z freestyle where he kind of just took off like a rocket. Me personally, right? Whenever it was shared in the Discord, shameless plug, Discord link should be signed up, should be up in the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Where, of course, you know we continue the sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, most likely we'll be chopping up in the sold out Discord. Speaking of content, I'm going to try something new this week. Probably shouldn't even tell you guys this, but, you know, I'm still going to do the dripper skips, but a lot of the stuff where I reuse the lives and stuff like that, I'm going to work on dropping them more so as shorts to see how they do, because I noticed that I tried that yesterday. We got a little bit better engagement, so I'm going to give it a shot. Kind of just, you know, work with the channel, see what the growth can do here, because, you know, at the end of the day, man, while I do appreciate each and every person that supports me, you know, we still want to try to make some growth. And the channel has been steadily growing, even though it doesn't seem like it. But it's like that slow growth. So I'm going to see if I can, you know, put a little extra, you know, shift the next gear. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get one thing about YouTube, it doesn't allow you to get consistent. The moment you get comfortable, they change up the algorithm on you. And it's like that across all social media platforms. Because if that was the case, everybody was always going to keep winning no matter what, right? So we'll see what we're going to do. Probably shouldn't even reveal my plan like that. But just going to give you guys thoughts on that. Hopefully you guys like the short form content too. But we still are going to be doing the regular podcast. We're still going to be dropping dripper skips. But we're also going to incorporate something new as well, man. So as y'all coming in and out, smash that like button. Let me know if audio and visuals is looking good. And I'm going to share my screen here in like 2.2 seconds just to get it all started. But again, this is crazy to see that, you know, after Drake dropped albums, you know, and Jay, it's like he's been holding in all this and all of a sudden. And then one thing that kind of just threw me off about the whole Jay-Z situation, immediately when I saw it in the music section of the Discord, shameless plug, I was like, yo, I thought he had the Wicks joint, right? And you mean to tell me he cut the Wicks off, but now he got a whole fro? You know what I'm saying? And when's the last time he got, like, I guess, I don't know what they do with Wicks. I don't think Wicks are twisted like dreadlocks. Like, my hair is twisted and then it's twisted again. That's how you get this, like, two-strand joint. But I've always been curious, like, with Wicks, if I wanted to turn them into Wicks, I think you have to take that little joint and kind of combine them together. But I don't think it's an actual retwist, so to speak. And I'm not knocking it, you know what I'm saying? But I just find it ironically. And to be honest, I'll tell you, one of the first people that I noticed that had Wicks that I didn't think was fake until recently, and they don't really do it anymore. They got like that natural stand joint now, but I remember when the boy Kodak, he came out of like, when he fresh got out the last time, he came in with Wicks. He came out with Wicks, and then turns out like there was like a whole like man unit type of thing. It wasn't even his natural hair from what I got from it. You know what I'm saying? Because like maybe because of the length. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was Jay-Z's just natural. And maybe it was. Maybe he just didn't get him wicked up or whatever it's called and just started rocking the fro. But that's the first thing I noticed. I was like, that's Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He's also been known as a clean cut guy. You know what I'm saying? And the businessman guy. You know what I'm saying? But now he's back doing the shows, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So not to take shots at Jay. You know what I mean? I've always been more of a Nas fan anyway, but at the same time, I've always give credit and where credit is due to Jay-Z. He's always written song. I think he wrote that song for Snoop and Dr. Dre, like Ain't Nothing But a G Thing or something like that. No, or something like that. I can't think of it. It probably ain't nothing but a G Thing. It's another song, but he did write a song for Snoop and Dr. Dre, which I'm gonna see if I can just Google it real quick just for shits and giggles before we get the party started. So Jay-Z wrote, let's see, Still Dre. So he wrote Still Dre. I'm still hitting them corners across the world, girl. Still hitting them corners and them lolos, girl. So he wrote the story behind the process for Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. If I'm not mistaken, looks like they got Mailman on it, Scott Storch. So it was probably a hand collaboration of people that actually made this. So again, we gotta give him where credit is due. I'm gonna give him respect to his pen. Do I put Jay-Z in the GOAT title? Sure. But do I put him in my number one, like top 5, dead or alive? No. You know what I'm saying? Not even in the 5, because to be honest, for me, while I rock with some Jay-Z songs, at the same time, I can't remember the last time. I mean, other than just listening to this freestyle and maybe a random song where if somebody sampled one of his songs, I may have listened to it, but I never ever just go out the way and listen to that Jay-Z. And as a kid growing up, I actually gave Jay-Z a lot of shit. I remember buying the Red album directly. The Black album I didn't buy. I actually ended up just kind of doing what we used to do back in the day. I'll leave it right there. Not going to speak on that on YouTube. But I used to listen to him, but not like on that level. And to be honest, Pharrell saved a lot of people too. When he worked with Pharrell, he really brought some good production and brought out Jay-Z's music to me. Same with Snoop. Snoop was using a different production than we got with Pharrell. It was a different type of song. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give credit where credit is due. Pay homage to Jay-Z. But at the same time, this random freestyle disc, the first thing I noticed when I heard that joint, right? Whenever, I think it was Divine Photos who posted it up in the Discord. I was like, yo, it's cool, but we ain't got no beat behind no nothing, dog. Obviously, in my opinion, I feel like he had planned to do this. I'm not saying that he wasn't naturally freestyling, but obviously the people that he had naturally that was supposed to rehearse with, from what I got with it, he didn't rehearse with them at all because he didn't want them to know. It was caught everybody all off guard. And my thing is this, that's fine, but it would have been nice if he would have had like the DJ in on it, something where it's like, oh, cool, drop this beat, I got the rest. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know, if you look at Drake, when he drops songs and stuff like that, he put it over a beat. And a lot of people saying this could be like something that could bait in Drake, you know what I'm saying? Make Drake respond, and then next thing you know, he drops an album. Something like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Drake's going to entertain it. I don't think he should entertain it. But he dissed a lot more than Drake, you know what I'm saying? He went at kind of everybody, from Nicki to Drake to Dame Dash to you name it, right? Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying? I can keep going. But, like I said, I'm going to start with the Boosie story first. Then go to the Tory Lanez story, and then we'll go into the Jay-Z stories pretty much for the end of the live real quick, man. So, I already been on the joint for like 20 minutes. Let me go ahead and just dive in. I'm going to share my screen here with the Boosie joint. And then, yeah, man, I plan to be on the joint exactly an hour. So, don't forget to smash that like button. And, of course, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. So, give me a quick second to share my screen, get everything adjusted. You would think I would be ready already, which I thought I was, but apparently I'm not. Boom, you guys should be seeing my screen right here for Music Monday. Appreciate that as y'all come in and out. Don't want to say that, but Boosie looks like he's been hit with some allegedly new charges, right? It says Boosie dismisses assault charge as money grab. This what you go through as an entertainer. I think there's a video for it, so I'm going to do my very best to try to play it. But it says the rapper was charged for aggravated assault for a deadly weapon stemming from the alleged incident last month. Boosie is maintaining his innocence, and Amit being charged for allegedly assaulting a security guard. So they're saying Boosie allegedly attacked a security guard, and from what I'm hearing, he hit him with like a hookah joint, which, I mean, I don't know, but I feel like why would Boosie wouldn't do that? I'm not trying to take off a Boosie boo, but I mean, the story does seem a little, out the blue. Because it seemed like Boosie has been keeping a low profile for real, for real. So that's my whole thing. And I'm going to stop this video right here so I'll make sure I don't get nothing like copywritten. Even though it's not playing the audio, but sometimes YouTube, then I notice I've had a video that come against me on that one. Where it says, on Monday, June 1st, says it was reported, and that was today obviously, that the Baton Rouge native was charged in Harris County, Houston for causing reckless body injury to a security guard, Edward Enhart, on May 24th. So this happened actually a couple weeks ago, because May 24th was like what, last week or week before last? It says in the court documents revealed by Complex, it says the security guard was working security at a local nightclub privilege where a woman requested to use the restroom outside of the club's normal business hours. An argument assured between the security guard and the woman, and she struck the guard with her elbow. Court documents allege while the security guard reached down to grab the woman's fallen belongings, something hit his head. Boosie appeared to allegedly struck the security guard with a broken glass hookah case. Wow. So it looks like he had already busted him out with that joint, right? Okay, now again, I am going to watch the video that Boosie here said right here. That's what he responded for himself, but it's like, apparently, I'm assuming in Boosie protecting the woman, that could be an argument for self-defense. I don't know. I wasn't there, but arguably that could be something that they could use, in Boosie defense if this stuff goes any further. I can't really see him doing it, but then you never know, right? Boosie is known to be about that life. You know what I mean? It says the security guard was rushed to the hospital for a head injury. Boosie, who was booked at the club host for the evening, was in court on Monday morning, where his bond was set for $85,000. So if he got, and I'm assuming he got to pay $10,000 of that. So $10,000 is probably $8,500. Which, don't get me wrong, to me that's a lot of money. That's a lot of bread, dog. That's why I don't really try to move like that and get in trouble, because I'm like, dog, trouble costs way more. It's way harder to get out of. It's way easier to get in and harder to get out of, and it costs a lot of money. But it says in a video that appeared to record after the hearing, the rapper insisted that he was okay and claimed that the security guard was attempting to take advantage of him financially. So apparently the security guard was taking anything, but they said there was a woman involved. So if there was financially means money, right? So this is what they're saying. This is basically a money grab, man. It's money grab, bro. That's what you go through as an entertainer, and Boosie claimed. The facts of the case will come out. I mean, we in court now. So I think this is what Boosie played right here, and this is on X. So I'm going to see if I can play this guys for you guys right here. Bear with me real quick. I think I had this on the whole time. My bad, but let me see if I can play this one real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. Let's see.
Hey, to all my family and fans,
use, by the way,
man, I'm okay,
use.
bro. I'm alright. It's basically a money grab, man. It's a money grab, but it's what you go through as an entertainer. The facts of the case will come out. I mean, we in court now. But this a money grab, man. This guy wasn't even supposed to be a security in the first place, man.
So he's saying it's a money grab. He's not denying that he didn't do it, but he's not admitting that he did anything wrong. So obviously there's a story there. Something happened. If there's no video or anything like that, Boosie should be okay. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm saying he should be okay in general. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep going right here. Let me keep playing this joint. Let me see. Play.
This nigga done 17, 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a deadly weapon. He just got caught at the border a couple years back, smuggling women out the country and in the country.
This is my thing. While that may be true, fair use, by the way, if homie's guilty of doing all this and the third, I'm not saying he is or if he's not. Even if that's true, that may not have nothing to do with the case. They're gonna focus. Sometimes the legal system just focus on the task at hand. They're like, yo, that's all separate. He got to face that separately because that got nothing to do with you. That may say something about his character, and they will probably use that in court. But at the same time, it still may not take away from Boosie what Boosie may or may have not done. I want to throw that out there.
Country. We just got off federal paper. So, man, it's shit a money grab, bro. You know, when I first found out about the warrant a couple days ago, I contacted my PO. I let him know what was going on. But to all my fans,
you could tell he borderline like nervous too a little about it. He still got to address it and speak on it because he a real one. You know, I think Boosie is a real one, but at the same time, not saying he did or didn't do anything. But obviously, it's annoying, you know what I'm saying, if anything, you know what I'm saying?
all my family, you know, I ain't even tell my family about this. This was going on, you know. I'm all right, though, man. It's just life. Life be lifing, bro. Life be lifing, man. But, you know, God got me, bro, so.
He's speaking in good spirits. He's speaking in good spirits.
My next court date at the end of September up for this. So, it is what it is, though, but I'm all right, man. To all my fans, all my family, I'm all right.
Yeah, so hopefully this is true. He's saying he's okay. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he is. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He sounds a little nervous, though, because obviously seems like people are more on some F-ish, you know, and that can be annoying. I see Divine Photos in the building says, what up, Polo? How did Boosie even get famous? Boosie, believe it or not, dog, respectively, where I'm from, right, and where me and Dux is from. In fact, Boosie, actually, I heard about Boosie the first time from Dunk's brother. You know what I'm saying? Dunks has a brother. He actually has two brothers, but the one brother I'm referring to, he put me on to Boosie, and honestly, believe it or not, Boosie had some hits back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Did they take off where he went global? No, but locally in the South, you know what I'm saying, he's a well-known artist, and you know what I'm saying, he's still getting to the bag. Also, because of the charges he was facing in this previous case where Boosie actually did time and looked like Boosie was facing death row and he beat it. But he also had other charges along with it where he had to sit down, I think, for like a few years. But as far as the big case, he beat that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Boosie's, you know, in my opinion, some of his fame and this come from. You know what I'm saying? But he was known for locally, he was that hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? Based out of New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken, right? So again, I'm gonna give him credit where credit is due. So you know what I'm saying? He's from Louisiana. No, he's not from New Orleans. He's from Louisiana. I forgot Baton Rouge. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't know why I said New Orleans. My bad. But yeah, Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, I think, represents New Orleans and all that. But don't quote me on that. But I believe he's from Baton Rouge. Don't quote me on that, though. It says Boosie went on to claim that the security was not supposed to be hired as a security and previously served 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a deadly weapon. He just got caught on the border a couple years back smuggling women out the country and in the country, in and out the country, Boosie alleged, adding that he contradicted his parole officer after learning about the warrant. Says he contacted his parole officer. That was Boosie did, which he did say that. He says, while Boosie's next court date is scheduled for September, the rapper was lengthy history of legal issues, among with his most recent being an investigation into the alleged exploitation of the late Southern University student Caleb Wilson. Boosie is alleged to have exploited Wilson's 2025 death from the fraternity hazing by developing an allegedly fake false scholarship to promote his music festival Boosie Bash in the same year. So again, Boosie's no stranger to legal issues, but at the same time, man, I will say this: once you get in trouble, man, one, saying it's simple, easy to get into, hard to get out of, but it seems like it takes even harder to get out of, and it just follows you. If you got a bad reputation, I feel like people still gonna come rock with, mess with you. You know what I'm saying? So salutes to Boosie, hold your head up, and hopefully everything works out in your favor, big dog. And if you're wrong, then you got to accept the consequences. But at the same time, I don't know enough about the story to say that, but obviously we're gonna see how it goes. But let's transition to another person, right? Tory Lanez, and then we're gonna go into that Jay-Z freestyle here within like the next 10 minutes. But it says Tory Lanez requests restraining order against prison guard, claims threats. So Tory been going through a lot while he been locked up, man. I'm assuming when Tory gets out, he's gonna have one hell of a story. Keep in mind, Tory got stabbed up not too long ago too. You know what I'm saying? And they still tried, and they still won't let the kid out. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, this would come with being in prison. Keep in mind he's in there for allegedly with the situation with Meg Thee Stallion, which, we got two sides. Some people say they think he did it. Some people say they don't think he did it. I think there's just three sides of that story. And if all of them were under the influence, then I don't see how any of it can hold up in court, in my opinion. Right? But it says the rapper alleges that he's been a victim of intimidation and harassment by a prison guard, right? And this was posted June 1st as well, which is today. So all my stories pretty much current, man. That's what I like about Music Monday, man. You get the current stuff. And then, of course, y'all know I got y'all on Wednesday with Sold Out, because definitely that stories are just brewing and brewing and brewing. But it says Tory Lanez wants distance from a prison guard that he claims seeks to place him in a dangerous housing unit. In documents filed on May 27th in federal court, the Canadian rapper singer, who's currently housed in the California men's colony in San Luis Obispo, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, alleges that he's been victim to ongoing threats, intimidation, and harassment by specific prison guards. Again, this is prison, people. No disrespect. When you get there, that's the point. You know what I'm saying? And I have people I know for a fact that's done time, that's doing time still. That's the thing. While you may adjust to the lifestyle in there, it's not meant to be like you at a 5-star hotel. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get probably messed with a little bit more in there. Even though you just want to do your time in peace. I get where Tory is coming from, but at the same time, you may not get treated like, they don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? And not saying he's playing the celebrity card, right? But it's also one of those, like, last time I talked to somebody that I know of, right? Allegedly it was in there. We was like, man, what's all that background and noise, that background noise, this and the third. They were like, yo, yeah, welcome to, prison. I'm in a room where, everybody in on their phone, this and the third. And yeah, you're going to hear everybody in there. You're not going to get to top of the quality. However, also I noticed, they get access to a lot of stuff that, while I have access to it, I got to pay for it. I don't know who's paying for it in there, but it seems like they all get the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, yeah, I watched if it's like a pay-per-view fight, they be watching it in there. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. It's like, well, they already locked down. What else you want us to do? Might as well find something to occupy their time. You know what I'm saying? They have internet. It's just a little bit extra. You know what I'm saying? Probably a lot bit extra. You know what I mean? But it says last year, Lane's real name, Daystar Peterson, was attacked by a fellow inmate, which we just was bringing it up. Santiano Casago, who allegedly heard rumors of Lanez wanting him harmed. Lanez was stabbed 14 times in an incident and suffered from 2 collapsed lungs. And the filing, Lanez team claimed that the prison guard referenced the 2025 attack in threatening manner, sparking concern that the incident would be repeated. In April, the Peterson artist filed a $100 million lawsuit against the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, in addition to seeking damages from the warden and 50 correctional officers at the California Correctional Institution in Talapaki. It says, following his hospitalization, Lanez was relocated to California Men's... okay, so he was at one prison. Now they moved him to another prison, and he's still having issues is what I got from it. I mean, to be honest, I feel like he's doing whatever he can to try to get out as soon as possible. Because, I mean, to be honest, we're like, dog, he should be halfway through it by now. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get time served. But every day it probably feels like the longest day of their life in there. It says the 30-year-old is serving a 10-year sentence from 2020 shooting of a 3-time Grammy winner, Meg Thee Stallion, right? Okay, so he's got 10 years. I can't remember when he actually got booked, but I'm almost positive he got a strong 3 out the way, or at least close to it, right? It says, by calling for his restraining order filing to be approved, Lanez claimed that the fears of retaliation for His recent suit, along with sustaining physical damage to artists, said that he's been emotionally scarred from the 2025 attack. Lanez has requested to have no direct contact with the guard other than regular prison interactions and asked for protection from retaliation. So again, good luck. You're fighting from out. You're fighting. Let me put it this way. It sucks when you're going through legal stuff, but it is. I would assume it's probably easier to fight it from the outside than it is the inside. Inside, you don't got no good reputation for yourself, and everybody's questioning everything you do. You know. So I mean, that just kind of come with the game. But let's go ahead and transition on to the Jay-Z, pretty much, I guess, diss, right? Here's all the stuff that he dissed. I'm going to try to break this down the best I can for like the last like 20, 25 minutes. It says, here's who Jay-Z dissed and why the Roots at the Roots picnic, right? Okay, this is a freestyle. So I'm going to go down real quick. So I'm going to play the joint, fair use, but it looks like already he dissed Drake, right? We're going to cover that part. He dissed Dame Dash. We're going to cover that, which that was a long time coming. Let's see. Looks like he also did Nicki Minaj, which that was a long time coming as well, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then you got where he dissed, who else? Kanye, which I feel like that was a long time coming. To be fair, y'all take shots at this guy, then what is he supposed to do? He dissed Tory Lanez. So we're going to try to break this down piece by piece to the best of my knowledge, at least what's posted online. I'm going to get the party started. I see you, the man of the kicks, coming in the building. Says, "Yerp, what up, Manny's? What up? 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 What up?" So yeah, we'll start at the top. This was posted May 31st, which, to the best of my knowledge, was yesterday. So we'll get the party started. It says, "Here's who Jay-Z dissed and why in his Roots Picnic freestyle: Drake, Nicki Minaj, Dame Dash, Tory Lanez, and Ye caught some bars." Right? Okay. Keep in mind, this is a picture of him with Wicks. But the freestyle, right, he had an afro. So how the hell did you get these out? I'm not saying you can't comb them out. I'm not saying you can't find somebody who know what they're doing. But I always thought it was something you had to cut out. But that's just me. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. But it says Jay-Z new freestyle at the Roots Picnic performance. He threw shade at multiple directions, including Drake, Nicki Minaj, and Dame Dash. The legendary rapper performed a huge set list of his biggest hits at the festival on Saturday, May 30th in Philadelphia. He also brought out fellow artists Jasmine Sullivan and Meek Millie, right? Okay, aka Meek Mill. It says, on stage, Jay-Z gave the word a new verse that the true hold fashion didn't hold back. He talked cash-ish about several musicians who had come onto him on the radar in recent for one reason or another, right? Now, again, I think he also about like freewayed them out too, that the poem that even though what we do is wrong. I think he literally brought those people out to bring that too. But so let's play this real quick. Fair use, by the way. I feel like everybody using that should be getting a pass, in my opinion. So this is the full set freestyle, and then we'll break it down piece by piece. But here's one. Y'all let me know if audio and visuals looking good.
Hattie's turning 100.
Now, Hattie, I think, is his grandmother. Don't quote me on that. And she's turning 100, allegedly.
If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. Every one of them playing these silly games.
Notice the all-black fit, and we got the afro out. So maybe he had the wicks where it wasn't real wicks. I don't know.
1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having.
So that's supposed to be allegedly at Tory Lanez. One thought it out there. Again, I think it's just a freestyle show. We should be good. There's no real beats behind it.
Too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouths.
I wonder, is he really freestyling, or did he write this in a freestyle and he memorized it and got it ready for the stage to make sure he's ready? Just food for thought. But rumors is Jay-Z is also known for never really writing majority of his rap. He just go in there and freestyle.
Somehow, I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery gang.
Let me clarify this too, right? I still stand on what I said yesterday. While this is a seeking attention, I would have liked to rather hear this over a beat versus him just freestyling and it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Man of the Kick says, Tory Lanez got bodied, shishi. To to be fair, I mean, no disrespect. It's cool, but I mean, I need it over a beat, you know what I'm saying, respectively.
You had to cash cow and thunk it. What you punked is, I'm the one who strummed the pain. That hill you can die on is way too much flat that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I maul you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunch.
Now, so a lot of this freestyle too, I want to say this. If y'all watch The Wire, you can see where he got a play off of words off The Wire, allegedly. Where the guy that took over on The Wire said he ain't much for me, no how, so he canceled a lot of things. So yeah, but he used it with his own experiences, is what I got from it.
I remember the hunger pain, the price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
So he did a play on words there. So Say My Name is a Beyonce song. I think Destiny Child's like, say my name, say my name. So that's a play on words right there, right? Just breaking that down. And then, you know, cost a B. You know, Beyonce is known for B, short for Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? B is short for Beyonce. So I get it. And he also did it on play on words where if you don't want to say Beyonce, you could say a B and it's going to cost you a billy, a.k.a. a billion. So there's a lot of, like hidden gems that you got to really dissect this if you overthink this like I did, right?
Heard of a wonder king? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin.
I think that is a shot at Ye, right? Telling me he keeps speaking on his kids, he gonna have no business.
Unharmed player. Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence, nigga, shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering.
I think that the stuttering person is another dude that said that, you know, the guy who spoke on Jay-Z, right? Okay, I can't remember his name, but that's another shot at somebody else, too, that's probably not even mentioned in his article, if we're going to keep it real.
That Chatty Patty down on his luck again.
Chatty Patty definitely is a shot at Dame Dash, right? No matter how you slice it and dice it.
Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
And to be honest, in my opinion, the crowd is hyping this up a little too much for my liking. Like, it's okay, but it's like, if I was there, maybe if I was, you know, chilling, maybe I would. Maybe, because sometimes stuff in person just sound better, but watching it on the playback, I'm like, all right, it was okay. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Let's see. Men of the Kick says, it cost a B to mention me. Paul, he says, Freeze grandpa still has bars. Hey, he's not a grandpa, man. I mean, to be honest, he's aging well and taking care of himself, man. I know what y'all saying. Y'all want to put him in the unk category, right? But, I mean, let him live.
I wonder why I do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him.
That's a shot at Nicki Minaj, allegedly.
Her king can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
So apparently that right there where people said maybe he forgot it. No, but apparently that was still a shot. He was just using how some artists forget where you don't know. Sometimes you don't necessarily need words. Sometimes you can use reactions and sound effects with your mouth, pause, and that'll let you get your point across. And I think that's where he was aiming at with that one.
Rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I brain for 40 days, my neck get flooded again, wrist get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up.
Now that's another shot at Nicki Minaj. Apparently she had did like a little rant on Twitter where she was like, the jig is up, the jig is up. Feel like that's a shot of her, allegedly. Let's keep going.
Up 10, wrong chart, champ, you gotta look up again. Niggas look up the hole, I never looked up to them.
Apparently there's a shot at Drizzy. Right? Don't tell me. I can honestly, if you just listen to it, you can kind of pick up on it. This is nothing I rehearsed, no nothing. Y'all know live is live in person, dog. So I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I'm just listening and absorbing, right? Where we at real quick, Manuka says, he's 10 years away from being retiring, Polo. Maybe. Right? I don't know Jay-Z's exact age, but I mean, to be honest, man, you're as young as you feel, dog. Chill out, man. Chill. Because, Manny, did you listen to Jay-Z back in the day? Yes or no, dog? Respectively. Me, I did a little bit to keep it 100.
Crackers got your publishing gangster, go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me, you niggas is workers. In perpetuity's how your contract is worded. Don't make me go man.
All right, man. I feel like he is messing up, but he's catching himself, trying to make it seem like he's doing it on purpose. So that was another shot at Drake. Let's keep going.
The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees, S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know. The show ain't even begin.
And that's apparently where he drops the song, and it's like, cool. He goes to the freestyle and then goes in, right? Okay. I see you, Slayer, in the building. Says, yo, Sneaker Squad. What up, Slayers? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? So let's break this down real quick. So Jay-Z responds to Drake. This is the Jig Is Up on the Iceman and the new freestyle at the Roots Picnic in Philly. The Jig Is Up. N-word, I'm up 10. Wrong chart. N-word, looks up to Hove. I've never looked up to them. Let's see. Mentor Kick says, same here, Polo. Grandpa wanna be forever young. Didn't he do the song, I wanna be forever young? I remember that joint. So let's play this real quick. No! Roll it real quick. So this from other people's phones right here.
There's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood, though,
not the best audio, by the way.
You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers out, mauling you niggas, gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the
so this is supposed to be a Drake.
To even say my name.
What the hell was Jay-Z on, dog? Respectively, what was he on? And then I See You, Slayer says freestyle or reciting poems. To be honest, dog, definitely. Let me clarify. And if I can take shots at Eminem, I'm gonna take shots at Jay-Z, right? Okay, real quickly, right? I'm glad you brought that up, Slayer. Cause I say that when Eminem does, he's like, when he used to do these ciphers and stuff like that, it's like, dog, they were like, man, he killed it. I'm like, dog, he didn't rhyme. A freestyle, to me, you're supposed to rhyme. Jay-Z was rhyming, but he wasn't rhyming. You could tell that it's something that, had he would have went in the booth and played around with the wording a little bit, pause, it would have been totally different. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, he took shots at Dame Dash too. Keep in mind too, to be fair, Jay-Z has the right to do this whether he wants to or not. I mean, nothing illegal here, but people have been taking shots at him for how long? I mean, eventually you will say something. So let's see right here. This is still a Drake.
My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin. Ask unharmed player. Y'all thumbs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane.
So that was another way on that Twitter fingers turn to Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. You know what I'm saying? A trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. He did a play on words where that's what Drake would normally use, but obviously, you know, he's gonna use his own version of it. Keep going.
You're no maniac. Watch out, Saniac, in my presence, nigga, shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. And Chatty Patty down on his luck again. Oh! Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
What killed me is he think he did something right there too. That's the part. He says he's reciting and he ain't Biggie. Dog, yeah, this ain't it, you know. Like, respectfully, it wasn't that good to me. Slayer says, I like Jay, but this wasn't it, dog. Thank you, dog. Thank you. Finally, some truth in the freaking chat, dog, respectively. That's my thought process, too, Slayer. That's my thought process, too. Like, let me clear about this. I'm going to change that one bit, right? Do I like Jay-Z? I'm on the fence. He got some okay stuff, but overall, as far as the level of keep people, I don't see how he makes top 5. In my opinion, I don't see how Jay-Z makes top 5. You know what I'm saying? Nas killed him on Ether. Jay-Z got some hits, but I mean, there's people that got way more hits than Jay-Z. And let me clarify this. If he written some stuff behind the scenes, I'm sure that I may like. But at the same time, that stuff where it's like, yes, your name is attached to it and legally you probably get a check. But as far as when it comes to like music, you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. I'm like, you know, Reasonable Doubt was dope. You know, I fuck with it. But then, you know, the Black Album was one of his best albums, and maybe the Blueprint, but the rest of them I really wasn't, you know, I really wasn't that impressed. You know what I'm saying? He did do the whole soundtrack for, if I'm not mistaken, what was it? What's the Frank Lucas joint? Remember they did the movie, the Frank Lucas joint, where it was based off of that? American Gangster. I think he did the whole soundtrack for that, but I mean, to be honest, not impressed. Manny says 2-star performance for me. Oh, I respect it, dog. I ain't even, you know me, I'm not a hater. So there's another little snippet. He think he doing something too. That's the sad part. That's the sad part.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love.
Yo, this is spoken word at its finest, right? This is another little joint too. This is where he took Dame Dash, a Chatty Patty joint. Because that one I seem like they don't have it cut down like they thought I had it cut down, because it's still the whole damn thing. Because the whole thing here we played right here, if we run it back, right? Let me see if I can run it back real quick. But to be honest, I'm going to just refresh the page like a few seconds. But if you run it back, I feel like that's a whole joint right there already. You know what I'm saying? See if we can play it back. There's him on the stage. Boom. Yeah, so this him already. If we run this back, this is kind of
Patty's turning 100.
Yeah. Whoever got, they got the best angle on this one. You know what I'm saying? So we played that one. This is one of those right here. He says the biggest blast diss towards Drake that came with the whole saying his name. This is my thing, dog. It wasn't that impressed. So he addresses his haters as well. Look like this Dame Dash. This is where he's supposed to be at with Dame Dash.
911 is a joke. Public enemy #1 I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having.
That's Tory Lanez. But my thing is this, right? Even if, right? I ain't saying Jay can't defend himself or not say anything, but it's like, dog, these guys been taking shots every years, but I'm assuming, I guess now when he get on the stage, I guess he's gonna do it now, you know, changing up the hair, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Not impressed. To keep it 100.
Drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it.
The thing is, they didn't chop this right, but the teeth mumbling out of his mouth, that's Dame Dash. Apparently, he was waiting on to get his officials done, but he had to get some teeth done, this, and the third. So that definitely was a shot at Dame Dash, allegedly.
You had to catch Kyle and thunk it. What you punked his, I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those pains. I'm killing them softly.
He really trying too. That's the sad part. He really trying, like, dog, come on, man. I mean, it's cold, but again, I still stand on what I said in the Discord. And I told whenever, who was it? Who was it? Divine that posted this in the Discord. Salute to Divine, right? When I heard this shit, I was like, no disrespect. Like, if you ain't got no motherfucking beat and production behind this shit, I don't want to hear this shit. No disrespect. Maybe in person it'd have been dope, but I want this shit in person, dog. Respectfully, no disrespect to Jay-Z, dog. Y'all can put him where he is. And to be honest, let's just keep it 100. In my opinion, the only reason it says was Jay sober. I hope so, but again, he did seem like the way he was moving around and rocking, he looked like he was just, you know, floating, right? I don't know, right? I don't know. I can't answer that question. But I'll say this, right? Jay-Z, dog, respectably, This wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna drop it, you might as well went to the booth and did what he had to do if you're gonna do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get here and you know it's gonna blame this, and you hoping that he takes shots at you. I'm gonna say this: Drake, if he's smart, don't respond because you know what he wants. Everybody else already responded. I seen Dame Dash already reacting, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? But Dame Dash don't really rap, so I mean, that's my thing. That's like a, you know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj is not gonna respond unless she gets some features. You know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes, allegedly. Slayer says, I'm actually curious. I mean, he doesn't look like it, though. He doesn't look right.
It's understood, don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I maul you niggas, gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
Yeah, so that's a shot at Drake, but also he used a play on words from The Wire. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep going right here. Jay-Z dissed Nicki Minaj. This is apparently supposed to be a Nicki.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids.
This is my thing. I don't believe in speaking to nobody kids, but to be fair, Kanye did speak on his kids. I'm going to cut to the Ye joint right here. This is supposed to be a Ye. This one really threw me off the most, respectively.
The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his wonder how I get the blame.
Yo, chill. He said, bro, you almost 60. Stop it. Stop it. Yo, to be honest, I think the reason we're giving Jay-Z a hard time, and I'm just talking in general, right? Because it's not just us. On the internet in general, the reason people are giving Jay a hard time is because normally when people take shots at Jay-Z or mention Jay-Z, he doesn't do interviews, he doesn't say anything, he doesn't address it, this and the third, and we kind of just brush it off. But now that he's actually, you know, speaking up for himself, it's kind of one of those like, dog, a little too late. Because the thing is, when somebody disses you, you know, and back in the day, you had like 6 months to a year to say something back, and you could do it on your time. But not in today's time where technology moves at the speed of light, right? Literally, we got shorts. Shorts is taking over because, you know what? People got a short attention spans and people got a limited amount of time. So my thing is this, if somebody diss you, you really got 72 hours or less, aka 3 days to say something. Because people are going to speak about it the first day. Second day, people are going to be getting caught up. And then the third day is for the people who are like, damn, this is what everybody's talking about. They finally understand it. So by then, you got to be dropping something, for real, for real. But anyway, let's play the last little part of this, and then we'll wrap things up here at the top of the hour. You know what I'm saying? Coming up on that hour mark.
Tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery, gang.
What's my thing? Homie really think he did something, though, respectively.
You had to catch Kyle and thunk it. Was you who punked this? I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained.
It didn't rhyme like the way he wanted to rhyme, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And people who saying he's too old to be doing this, maybe so. To be honest, dog, he should have pulled up, performed the greatest hits, and got the fuck on up out of there. It's something, honestly, what people are saying, and I'll speak for myself, it's something that really we didn't need in hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Now I'm doing content on it, but I mean, to be honest, it's like, you know, maybe he's right, but not the best messenger. You know what I'm saying? We need an up-and-coming artist that was on the same level. Kendrick was the closest you got to it, and to be honest, even Kendrick, he doesn't drop music like that, like the way Drake drops music, so to be honest, he's not going to do it like that. Not saying he can't because he can, because he's already showed us that he will, but it's not something you do on a norm, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's not good. I'm sure he's good. But at the same time, it's a lot of work to drop, like, cool, a person responding, you got 72 hours, you got to get in the booth, you want to get a mix and master, you got to get your freestyle right. You may not nail it first try, you know what I'm saying? But I do notice too, right, as a person who does, like, you know, I work in where there's like an audio field where sometimes I got to do recordings. I notice the more and more I got to do recordings, the more and more I go live, the more and more I do this and third. Really, it is kind of easier, right, to a certain extent. Still a lot of work, but you know, people always gonna say like when I, you know, pull up to the tap artists and shoot videos or, you know, do a live stream, you know, none of this is written down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if I flip my camera, y'all don't know nothing. But anyway, but like, how do you know what you're gonna say? Like, to be honest, I don't. I just turn the camera on and get my rhythm together and just go. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give Jay-Z the credit for that one. You know what I'm saying? If I don't give him anything else, I'm going to give him the credit for truly, most likely freestyling this. Now, let me touch the chat real quick. Where we at? Let's see. The man with the kick says, Grandpa off the red wine. Slayer says, all jokes aside, that wasn't it, Jay. You do-ish. This wasn't necessary. Even Beyonce cringed backstage. Okay, so I ain't seen that part. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, you know what I'm saying? It was random, and he thought he was really doing something, you know? And if I'm not mistaken, Jay is much older than Beyonce, right? Last little part of the clip we're going to play real quick, and then we'll wrap things up for the night. This is at Tory Lanez, I think.
It's a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much.
So the leprechaun shot was, I think, if I had to guess, that's a shot at like Tory Lanez's dad, because remember whenever he got convicted, he kind of went off about his son, which I respected. And then, of course, Tory Lanez ain't no taller, so everybody was like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I get it. It could be a shot on both, allegedly.
Watching this drink, you know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a mystery gang. You had to cash cow and thunk it. What you punked his, I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on.
Yo, he really think he doing something respectably. I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but like, bruh. But it says, Jay-Z's tension with Tory Lanez also surfaced at the Roots picnic when the former rapped the rock not crumbling time. Tell that leprechaun to magically run off the pranks. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is. So that's a shot at the dad, and then the leprechaun, you know, that's a shot at obviously Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Says Hove's line was referenced in the phone call that Lanez made to Kelsey Harris from the jail after the Meg Thee Stallion shooting, in which he apologized and explained how drunk he was. Lanez has accused Roc Nation of sabotaging him. I feel like where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's like three sides to every story. While Tory, you're not a 100%, like, I'm going to say what he's in there for, he shouldn't be in there for. I'm going to say that, right? But at the same time, the reason he probably made that phone call is because he felt bad at what went down. And, you know, he probably don't remember. Kelsey already made a claim because she don't remember. You know what I'm saying? Meg Thee Stallion claims she remembers, but at the same time, she got caught on a stand, you know, of stuff that wasn't necessarily true. And she got caught lying too, allegedly, right? So that's my thing, right? I think that whole case should have just been dismissed in general. You're all right, he's all right, she's all right. I would have ordered some like y'all don't talk to each other type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to take up for nobody, but that's just me. But let me pull myself back on the main screen. I've been on this run for like an hour. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up for the night, because I want to definitely switch some stuff up for YouTube tonight, so I'm kind of going to be up editing a little late. But appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love as always. Smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, if you haven't done so already. Of course, you know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional Tron Halls, you know we have Music Monday. Tonight, we pretty much covered the Boosie badass, pretty much the assault case that he's facing, so he's trying to get dismissed. We did an update on Tory Lanez. Looks like he's trying to get a pretty much restraining order against one security guard and trying to keep it just only professional only. And then also we just broke down the Jay-Z, who all he dissed at that Roots picnic, pretty much freestyle that a lot of us think just wasn't it, respectfully, man. But I'll be back live again on Wednesday with another Sold Out podcast. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel, sign up for the Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it's free to sign up. But of course, you know we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content on time, most likely we're chopping up in the Sold Out Discord. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, my heart tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December.